This digital products Etsy store built a strong, stable, passive income that has permanent staying power. Let's see how they do it. Hi, I'm Jess. I've built multiple 6- and 7-figure Etsy stores in various niches, getting sales like these, and learning the ins and outs of Etsy, Amazon, and more. A wild and crazy event led me to start a totally new life traveling abroad, giving me the unique opportunity to step back, work a lot less, and start sharing all of my Etsy insights with you. So hit that subscribe button, grab a pen and paper, and let's jump in.
Hey everybody, thank you so much for coming back for another awesome video. This is a great digital product idea because it's not an unheard of niche. There are plenty of competitors, but this store is really dominating this particular niche, and they really have consistent sales year after year. So I really wanted to showcase this for you guys. The first thing we're going to do is check out their Etsy store stats and see what is making this store so awesome. And then I have such a fun new tool to show you guys in just a few minutes, so stick around for that as well. This store is called Get Landed, and they actually have 97,552 sales. So they are rapidly approaching that 100,000 sale mark, which is so awesome. Their average price is about $8, and they do have some stuff for 10, 11. It's very, very, very popular. They have some really great designs in here, as you can see from all of these messages, that are just selling like crazy. And if we look at their feedback and go to the very first feedback, we can see that they started getting sales somewhere around February 18th of 2015. So this is a time-tested niche, and I love that. I love that this is something that's not going anywhere. So given the fact that they have 97,552 sales at an average price of about $8, and that's a little low, a little conservative, as we saw a second ago, with a starting time of approximately February of 2015, if we split all those sales among all that time, that puts their approximate annual sales at just over $89,000 a year. And because this is a digital niche, it is mostly profit. They're not relying on a ton of supply costs. They don't have shipping costs. They don't have a lot of that stuff. So this is a very profitable niche idea. It's fairly passive because you can create these products one time, you can create the resume writing guide one time, and you can sell it over and over again. So pretty good money. And when we look at their store, you can see that they really have a very streamlined look. They have very consistent images. And even though the templates themselves for these resumes are different, otherwise these images are very, very streamlined, very much the same, very similar. It actually complements the designs very, very well. It makes sense that they are so popular. And honestly, this is probably a little bit more popular in today's current economy because a lot of people, unfortunately, are looking for jobs right now. So let's take a quick second of silence to send good vibes to all the job hunters out there. And if you happen to know any, send them my channel link, okay, so that maybe they can start their own income. So we're going to take a look at one of their best sellers. This one in particular is a very, very popular, and as I said before, their images are really well done. We're going to take a peek at their images in just a second, but I wanted to show you their video. Their video is super simple, but very nice looking. It's very pretty. They highlight a discount, which is great. And it's a video that they can use probably for most, if not all, of their listings. So they don't need to have a different video for every single listing. It's pretty universal, which I love. And that brings me to the cool new tool that I wanted to actually show you guys. It is a video making tool, and it is super cool because you can make very professional videos in just a few clicks. You guys know I love tools. I love things that make our lives as Etsy sellers faster, easier, all the whole nine yards. So this one was really, really fun to test out. It's called Bool Video, and my favorite feature is actually what makes it so simple to use. They have pretty much all the awesome video creation features that you would expect from other services like Canva or InShot, but they go a few steps beyond what Canva can do. So let me show you here. One of the features that I really, really love is that the templates are specifically designed for e-commerce. So they tend to look much nicer than Canva's templates. Canva has very generic, more all-purpose templates. But the cool feature that really caught my attention specifically about Bool Video was their AI video creator, because you can just upload a handful of images and the software creates a handful of fully completed videos for you to review, and you can pick your favorite ones. So this is what it looks like once you're in the actual dashboard, and I love how simple this is. They are not throwing a ton of stuff at you. I feel like when I log into Adobe or even Canva, there's just settings everywhere, everything is everywhere, and it's overwhelming. So if we click on the AI video creator, this is what I really want to show you because this is super fun to use. And I love that you can click for the purpose. They have different options here, but we are making Etsy listing videos, so they have that specifically. They really thought this through. And it asks, how wild do you want the AI director to be? And this is in terms of like how creative they get when they make the video. And if you click on this, it kind of tells you how these three options kind of work. We are going to choose moderate wild. And then you can choose if you want the tall format. And this is great for like Instagram Reels or posting shorts or things like that. And you can use this for your Etsy listing, but I'm going to choose 1:1 because I just prefer the 1:1. Now, the best part here is you can actually import images. So I'm just uploading some very generic, royalty-free resume images. Super simple, super basic. For time's sake, I didn't create anything new. So we're going to take these and import them in here, and then we're going to tell it what video theme we want. If you want to add your brand kit, you can, and you can add your logo. We're going to use the default they have here just for the purposes of this video, but you can add your own logo, and then I'm just going to click generate, and we're going to watch this do its magic. As this is creating things, it basically gives me a few options to choose from here. And keep in mind that Etsy wants our videos to be 15 seconds or less. So notice that none of these are longer than that 15 seconds. So this is probably my favorite one so far because it shows the resumes and then it shows people in actual workplaces. So it kind of implies that you're getting um, more opportunity to enter those jobs when you have a good resume. So I feel like this is really, really cute and I like this one a lot. What I especially love is that you can then pick the one that you really like. And if you want, you can go in here and you can edit it. And the great thing that really caught my attention about Bool Video was their pricing. So this actually has a starter for $1 a month. So there's actually a 3-day free trial. And then for $1 a month, you can test this out for 3 months. Um, Basically, it's like the most extended free trial possible. So you can really get busy, get hands in, and make videos, play around, learn the software, and just enjoy all of their features without having to fork over a ton of money. So make sure you check it out. The link is down below. It is super awesome. So coming back to this bestseller listing here, we have great images and I love their images. They highlight very strongly that this is an ATS friendly resume. So what ATS is it's a scanning software. It filters out your resume based on whether or not it contains certain keywords that they're looking for. And so one of the things that I love about this particular seller is that not only do their resumes look great and include a lot of things, But they tell you right here, your resume can finally pass that first 6-second screening. And that's probably the most stressful part of applying for jobs is you're trying to make a resume that can really hold up and get through that screening, because that's the only way you're going to get human eyes on your resume. If you don't get past that screening of that ATS software, you're not going to be seen by anybody. Your resume essentially goes in the garbage. So it's important to have an ATS friendly resume. And this seller does a great job at making that clear that this is ATS friendly. They also make it easy to use on any device. They have an infographic telling you everything that's included, and I love that it includes a resume writing guide and checklist. So this is obviously something that the seller is experienced with. And then, of course, this one shows that it's easy to edit with any program. And if you're not sure what to write, their resume writing guide will help. So it's really inclusive package. Lastly, they're showing you some great feedback. So they're really highlighting the fact that this is a high quality item and that it really is helpful and useful. And you can see that little bit of social proof, as they like to call it, that this is a great product. Okay, so looking at their actual SEO, let's take a peek at what they got going on here. So right off the bat, of course, they're doing the ATS friendly resume template because that is the most important thing, right? Is that it's ATS friendly. They also say it's ATS compatible right here. So a little bit of repetition with some variation. ATS and then friendly, compatible. They also have resume in here a few different times as well. That is a massive keyword. And they have template in here a few times as well. So they are using some very selective repetition on those very important keywords like ATS, resume, and template. And then they've got the longer phrases in here to get them more varieties in search because they want to capture whatever device you may prefer to use. So if you're using Google Docs or if you're using Microsoft Word, if you're using Pages, they're really trying to capture all of that. And then they've got professional executive resume template at the end here. These are just kind of those extra keywords. The most important keywords are always going to want to be at the beginning. So the first 100 characters of your title is the most important for SEO. If we come down to their description, they have a masterful appeal statement here. I love their appeal statement. If you've seen a lot of my videos, you know I am super picky about appeal statements because they have so much power in not only SEO optimization, but more importantly, getting the actual humans looking at your listings to click that add to cart button. That's what we want, right? And it's humans that have to actually choose to make this purchase. So this particular appeal statement says this 100% ATS resume template passes through the ATS like a breeze. It's also super easy to use, completely customizable, and you can add as many pages as you need. So this is the SEO optimized portion. But they follow that up with, you'll be on your way to a better job in no time, which is literally what you're here for. You're looking at this product because you want to get a better job or you want to get a job. You need a job, right? So that is really well written. It really targets the pain point of the potential buyer. And they've got their keywords in here with ATS, resume, and template right in the beginning. The rest of their description talks about what comes with it, and then it tells you all the things that you can change. They have their coupon highlighted, and then they show you a couple of other designs that you may be interested in. They're also filling up the rest of the space here with a little bit more appeal statements. And even though this isn't necessarily optimized for SEO, it doesn't need to be because it's pretty far down here. It is really capturing people who aren't quite sure if they want this or not. If you're still reading this far down in the description, you're probably kind of on the fence about whether or not you want this product. And this buyer has done a great job of combating that with some objections. They're highlighting that pain point again, and they're telling you that landing a better job is possible for everyone, including you, and the benefits of purchasing this to help you land that better job. They also have, which every Etsy seller should have, some sort of statement in here that says, I'm always here to help if you need it, or you can always contact me if you have any issues or questions about your order. Definitely want to have a statement like that so that people know you're available for them and that customer service is important to you. And then just as an added little bonus, if you're still not completely convinced, they have more positive feedbacks here to help get those last few people that are still debating. So I love that this is a very well crafted description. Now, if we go down to their tags, the third part of the SEO here, that is super important, you can see those same 3 words repeated here: ATS, resume, template. You can see them in several of their tags, but they are also going for that variety. So they have resume, Google Docs, professional resume, ATS friendly resume, ATS friendly resume template, nurse resume, teacher resume. So they're targeting principal, academic. I'm not sure if gifts for teachers is an actual tag that the seller put in, but it does seem to be something people are searching for on Etsy that is in some way, shape, or form leading to this product. So I think that's kind of funny. Um, when you are looking through this explore more related searches section, you do want to keep in mind that these are a combination of the tags that the seller is putting into their listing in the tag section, but also it's showing you searches that people are actually typing into the Etsy search bar that are leading to purchases of this product. So gifts for teachers is probably just a coincidence. There's a lot of people searching for teachers gifts right now. And since this is a teacher resume or targeted towards teachers, it probably just got correlated in the search somehow. And you do want to kind of keep those correlations in mind when you're doing your keyword research. Speaking of keyword research, it's been a couple of videos since I've mentioned this, but I do hide discount codes in every video. Pretty much since mid-November, each of my videos that I've posted have had a discount code hidden in the video for that workbook. And I want to point that out because I don't think a lot of people know that those discount codes are in there. And that SEO strategy guide that comes in the Etsy Seller Success Workbook really breaks down how the algorithm works and what elements to include when you're building your SEO strategy specifically for whatever niche you're in. So make sure you check that out if you think that that could benefit you. And don't forget, I have a lot of free resources as well. So check those out as well and see what other free resources could help level up your Etsy selling and help boost your Etsy sales. There's a ton of free resources, and the link to all of these things, all of my stuff, all of my affiliate links are always down in my video descriptions. And of course, before I let you go, I want to show you an even easier digital product idea that you can make with Canva that is raking in the sales like crazy. And you can watch that one here.